Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. It's a great time to be alive, and we're seeing that the markets are slowly recovering. And if you're watching this, don't watch this video to the end. Absolutely don't watch it, guys. Stop watching right now. This video is too good to be true, guys, and stop watching. And we got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about the elephant in the room is what is going on with the crypto markets, because we're seeing a lot of weirdness. We're seeing these Hunter wicks being pushed up and pushed down. We're seeing still a lot of volatility out there. We're still seeing that the fear and greed is in extreme fear, and people are wondering like what is going on out there. And I'm just here to tell you that this is the last great shakeout. We're seeing a huge bear trap happening right now, but all of the evidence points to that we're going to see a huge meteoric rise in the summertime. Look, I'm not trying to sell hopium. I'm not trying to be a moon boy and things are going to go up forever. We could even see that Bitcoin could drop as low as $29,000 in the house before we have a huge reversal to the upside. But in this video we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about the impact of CPI. We're going to talk about the cost of food and how's that going to impact crypto. We're going to talk about some TA that indicates clearly that what is happening right now is pure and simple manipulation by the market makers. And this is the last ditch attempt to create this whole bull trap scenario to scare you and everyone out of your crypto, guys. And they want you to drop your sats so they can stack the sats and buy cheap Bitcoin, guys. So also too, we're going to talk about some of the top projects that I believe are undersold right now, and you should be definitely looking at. Remember, none of this is financial advice. You may want to consider to look at these, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. We're also going to talk about Shiba Inu. We all know about the Shiba Inu listing on Robinhood, and that included Solana, Polymatic, and Comp in the house. And we saw that Shiba Inu did rise, and then it's fallen back down exactly as it has been expected. It's like buy the news, sell the rumor kind of thing. So that is what's happening. So finally we did get the Shiba Inu listing, Solana, Comp, and Polymatic. So we're seeing that the altcoins are actually doing pretty good relative to Bitcoin right now. So that is bullish, guys. So there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of goodness in crypto, but it's being overshadowed by all this FUD, all this volatility that is probably making you guys all panicky in the house. So what I have been doing, what the OG has been doing, is I have been dollar cost averaging. I bought one Bitcoin yesterday. I bought another Bitcoin last Thursday, and this Thursday I'm going to be DCAing like a madman out there. So guys, this is not the time to be panicking. This is the time to just watch, listen, and learn to what the OG has to say, and you will come out at the other end much smarter, much wiser, and hopefully much richer in the house, guys. So this is a great time to be alive. So let's jump into the content without any further delay. Let's get it, guys. Let's absolutely get it. Let's go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG in the house, guys, and let's get it, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. YB in the house. We're seeing that the fear and greed right now is at 25. You guys have to understand this is a contrarian indicator. What you should be doing is exactly the opposite. So when the market and the retail investors are in extreme fear, what you should be doing is doing exactly what the smart money is, buying the fear, guys. Absolutely be buying the fear and don't panic. We're still seeing that fear and greed index. We're seeing a lot of red right now. And often we have this whole accumulation cycle by the whales, by the institutions in this area. And what they're doing is they're buying up. Sure, a lot of institutions buy on the OTC, so that's not reflected in the price. But we're still seeing that Dogecoin from Luna Labs, he's buying on the spot exchanges, and he's one of the 9th largest holders of Bitcoin right now, and that is huge, guys. So we're still seeing that we're in extreme fear right now, over 25 out of 100. I wouldn't worry about that too much in the house. It's nothing. It's really not a big deal. We saw that all the markets yesterday were down, down. We saw a huge bloodbath out there. A lot of that was the reaction to the CPI data. I mean, it was, the expected CPI was 8.4, came at 8.5. In my opinion, it came in a lot better than I expected. But for you, Joe Nancy Public and Joe Public out there, the actually inflation rate is much higher for you guys out there, and you guys are actually feeling the pinch. If you take a look at the pre-markets right now, we're seeing a lot of green in the house for the green markets, for the pre-markets, guys, on the green markets. So hopefully this will hold, and this will help to push Bitcoin price higher and higher. So you guys understand that, you know, the NASDAQ has been falling for the third straight day, reversing gains early after report shows highest inflation rate since 1981. I mean, I think that was already baked in. Everybody was expecting high interest rates. I mean, it was no surprise when it came out that the interest rates came out at 8.5%. So that's no interest, and it is the highest that we've seen in almost 40 years. So, I mean, you know, the Fed, they're just printing more money. They're absolutely printing more money, and it is crazy, guys. So there are some signs of hope in this CPI report, but economists are not ready to call an inflation top. I still don't believe that we're at the top. I still think that next month inflation is going to be higher and higher. And, you know, and that's why we're going to be seeing this whole amazing, huge exodus from you know, fiat instruments of investment, and people are going to be moving over to the crypto space, particularly Bitcoin, Ethereum, and, you know, the top 10 to 20 projects that we're going to get into. I'm going to talk to you about some of the projects that I think you should be aping into right now. And, you know, a lot of these projects are oversold, and we're seeing that they've come down a lot, but these are great projects, and these projects are definitely going to be having a lot of upward momentum and a lot of potential moving forward, guys. So that is what we're going to be talking about. So, you know, if you're a consumer right now, you can see that rising inflation has made it, you know, even more expensive to eat at home. Here's how much grocery prices have increased, guys. So that we're going to talk about that. You can see right now that you know, flour and prepared flour mixes is up 14.2%, and that is in 1 year, guys. And we're seeing that butter and margarine is up 14%. We're seeing fish and poultry up 13.8%, milk 13%, eggs 11%, fresh fruits 10%, bread 7.1%, and fresh vegetables 5.9%. So, you know, we're seeing that grocers have been more aggressive in increasing prices compared to restaurants, says Matt, and Chief Investment Financial Advisor. Restaurants tend to reset menu prices on a periodic basis. So, you know, you guys might find it's actually cheaper to eat out than eat in a restaurant, guys, because the prices just keep going uppity up. We're also seeing that, you know, this whole inflation has also affected air travel. We're seeing that, you know, airfare has surged 20% over the pre-pandemic levels in March as inflation hits vacation, guys. So it's costing you a lot more to fly. We're seeing bookings have risen 12% in March. So we're seeing that, you know, not only is inflation hitting you at home when you go to the grocery store and things are costing you more, but, you know, some of the leisure activities like going on holidays and traveling is also costing you more. So, and I'm sure that your salaries are not going up, you know, 8-9% every month. No way, right? So, you know, that is why we're going to see a huge exodus, you know, like Moses when he took the Egyptians out. We're going to see a huge exodus to cryptocurrency. It's just inevitable, guys. It is inevitable. And, you know, one of the telling tales is that, you know, we're seeing that Yellen, you know, the Treasury Secretary Yellen, she's become a Bitcoin maxi right now, and she's changing her tune. She's done a 180-degree stance, guys. So this is from BTC Fuel, and he still anticipates that we're going to be seeing a mega pump soon. You know, when looking at RSI, the 2022 Bitcoin correction is very similar to 2021 strong bullish move. So, you know, we saw this in 2021 where we had these peaks, we had these valleys, and you know, we see that, you know, the RSI is oversold here, and then we had this whole mega pump. We're seeing a pretty similar structure right now for Bitcoin, and, you know, that's why he's anticipating a huge mega pump. I believe there's a huge mega pump coming in, and what we're seeing in terms of this whole volatility and the prices going down and people like, oh, it's over and it's doom. It's complete manipulation, and this whole doom and gloom scenario is invented out there. It's purely artificially invented out there to make you to drop your load, blow your load, and drop all your Satoshis on the ground. So, you know, the whales and the institutions absolutely pick them up. So that is what is going on, guys. So wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. Live in the reality zone. Don't live in the dream zone that a lot of people are watching are living in. Guys, wake up, guys, and just hodl and wait for life-changing wealth. I mean, look, you know, the OG. I'm not some spring 24-year-old, 35-year-old chicken. I've been walking this planet for more than 50 years. I can tell you that right now. And I have been in crypto, you know, more than 10 years, guys. More than 10, 11 years. Actually, even longer. Let me just count. Yeah, it's more like 20 years. Wow, I'm getting old. And I have seen these things happen time and time again. And you know, fortunes are made for those who have diamond hands and those who have the conviction to ride out the volatility waves. There's going to be ups ups, there's going to be downs, but at the end of the day, we see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the top cryptocurrencies are going in one direction. They're going uppity up, guys. So that is what's happening. This is from Rickus in the house, and what Rickus is saying out there. So everyone that is neutral or bearish bias is waiting for the $47,000 incoming, guys. Would not be surprised to me if this happens and wrecks all of those who have been shorting and leverage trading, guys. And some keep in mind that we will track the data in T and keep you updated. Let's see what happens in the next 3 weeks. So I think that the next 3 weeks is going to be pretty crucial in the house right now, and I think that we're going to be seeing a huge pumpity pump to the upside coming soon. And this is not moon dust. This is absolutely not moon dust. I mean, I'm not trying to shill positivity out there. I'm just telling you what I think is going to happen. Remember, this is not financial advice. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, and super chats will be welcome. I really believe that this is the time to not be panicky and not be worried out there. And we're seeing that there's just a sentiment out there, and we've talked about this before, and you guys can absolutely see that we're following this pattern to a T right now, and we're in the wall of worry zone. And we're going to have probably one more bit of a dumpity dump right now, and then that could take us down to around about $29,000 for Bitcoin. So I'm not panicking about that. And then we're going to have a huge pump, a huge blast off, and then we're going to see Bitcoin go to 100,000 or more in the house. So that's what I think is going to happen. That is actually what I think is going to be happening. And if we look at the interesting structure from TechDev here, and what he's saying, he's comparing the Dow Jones 1991 versus the 2021-22 Bitcoin, and he's seeing that this is very, very eerily similar. And I don't know what TechDev is doing, but he must spend a lot of time in front of the charts, watching the charts, and we can see that these patterns are almost identical here. We had a top here, we had a top, we had a double top here, and right now we had this same zone here, we had this same zone here. We went above the 200-day moving average, and we fell below it, and then we had these higher highs here. Then we're starting to form a higher low, and what happened with the Dow Jones after we formed this higher low? We had a huge moonshot to the upside, and I think that's what is actually going to be happening. And TechDev is saying it, Rookus is saying it, On-Chain College is saying it, a lot of the Willy Woo is saying it, Crypto Rover is saying it, and the OG is saying it. Of course, we're seeing a lot of these TA analysts all predicting the same thing, that we're going to be seeing that Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies are going to be going to the moon, guys. So this coming in, and we're seeing that familiar stage. We're seeing that if we take a look at this, BTC is retesting the 100-day moving average, altcoin market cap retesting the EMA ribbon after years of near identical structure, and the DXY, which is a basket of dollars compared to other currencies, is also going to be going down, guys, and the Fed funds rate are also on the rise. So when the Fed fund rate is on the rise, we'll often see that inflation is going to be going up and the Fed's going to be printing more money. So we're seeing right now that if we compare to last year, 2017, we saw that the Bitcoin 100-day moving average retest after reclaim. We're seeing the same thing happening here, and this will indicate an upside, a rise to the top side. So here you can see that in 2017, when we had this bottom here, and then we saw the altcoins absolutely explode, like millionaires were being made overnight in 2017 when it came to altcoins. And we're seeing that the altcoin market weekly cap EMA ribbon retest. So we're seeing a retest right now exactly as the same structure in 2017. And if this materializes, and I believe it will absolutely materialize out there, we are going to be seeing that the altcoins are going to go nuts in the house, and we're going to see millionaires made overnight, guys. So that is cool beans in the house. And we're seeing the DXY is near the top right now. So all of these things are culminating in a perfect storm that are going to send things uppity up like crazy, guys. So this is huge in the house. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu right now. So we saw Shiba Inu yesterday. It did go as high as about 30, then it had lost a lot of steam. It's like buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. And right now we've come down to 26, 46. So but it's still up compared to where it was 24 hours ago. So that is cool news in the house, guys. So you should be loving it. I should be loving it. You guys all know about the Shiba Inu, Solana, and Compound has now available on Robinhood, guys. So that is cool. That's absolutely cool. And massive wall of money is waiting to enter Bitcoin and crypto markets, according to Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary in house. So what Kevin is saying is that once we have this regulatory framework coming out from the Fed, then that is going to allow billions and billions of dollars to ape into crypto like crazy. And when that happens, it is going to take crypto uppity up like never before, guys. And it's going to be insane in the membrane. And you guys are going to be like, Wow, I wish I could have bought Bitcoin at 45,000. Wow, I wish I could have bought Bitcoin at 50,000. Wow, I wish I could have bought Dogecoin at 14 cents, guys. So you guys are all going to be regretting it, and you wish you had, and you're going to be all saying shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you guys are going to be missing the boat. Remember, this is not financial advice, just an OG in the house expressing good opinion, guys. So let's take a look at let's absolutely take a look at the heat map in the house. So the heat map is looking pretty good. We've got green everywhere, guys. Green is looking pretty good, and we're not seeing a huge amount of green. We're just seeing a slightly turning green, between 1 and 3% for most projects, but this is a good indicator that we're moving in the right direction. So I'm pretty positive about that. When it comes to Dogecoin, the price of Dogecoin right now, we're seeing that Dogecoin has also bounced back, and we're trading at 14 cents. Now, yesterday, when the Shiba Inu did a big pump, we did see that Dogecoin did go up to 14.58 in-house. So right now, Dogecoin is at 14.06, and it's above our 14-cent support line. So I think we're probably going to be holding that because we're seeing a little bit of a small recovery for the biddy. So that is pretty good in-house. Let's take a look at the leverage traders, the leverage apes in-house. So the leverage apes, we've got about 48,000 traders have been wrecked, and it's about $150 million. So we had almost $500 million wrecked in the last 24 hours. So things are cooling down a little bit, but we're still seeing that in the last 24 hours we've got 50% longs and 50% short. So get ready, get prepared for these hunter wicks, guys. So we often see these hunter wicks on different time frames. So if you look at the 15-minute time frame yesterday, we can see that we had this hunter wick. It went all the way down here to 39.7. It wiped out all of the longs, and then it went all the way up yesterday to around about 40,000, and that wiped out a lot of the shorts as well. So these hunter wicks, they're kind of like probing wicks, and down and up, and that is to basically wreck all the leverage traders. Take your liquidity out there, because remember, a lot of the leverage traders out there, they're not institutions, they're not like big giant hedge funds or anything like that. It is Joe Public, who are being enticed to leverage trade and often get wrecked. So that is what's going on, guys. Absolutely what's going on. And remember, if you're a leverage trader, most of the leverage traders don't make money, they lose money. We're seeing that Bitcoin right now is at $40,217, and we're seeing some positive momentum to the upside, so that is pretty good. I'm not saying this is a total recovery. I still believe that we could be seeing Bitcoin probably be going down to this area here. I think Bitcoin could be pushed into the 30 to 28,900 zone, and then if it does do that, then we're going to get a huge blast off to the upside, guys. So that's what I think is going to happen. So get prepared, buckle up. There could be more downside before the upside, guys. So don't be panicky in the house, guys. So that's what's going to happen. But as long as Bitcoin stays within this parallel channel line, I am not worried at all. Once it drops below the parallel channel line, then I'm going to start to be concerned, guys. But right now, I'm pretty confident that we're going to see a huge bounce, but we're going to see some downside. Absolutely going to see some downside. We're seeing Ethereum right now is back above $3,000, so that is pretty good, and it's trying to make its way back up, and it's climbing uppity up. So that is pretty cool beans in the house. So you guys want to love it. I love it. And don't worry, guys. You're going to see a lot of volatility, and a lot of it's market manipulation. And this is the big 2022 shakeout of all the paper hands before we have this meteoric explosion to the upside. If you take a look at Phantom right now, Phantom is up a little bit right now, and it's at $1.17. We're seeing that right now that my Solana is 104. It's just on the 104 support level, so it's just probably going to be trading sideways. We're seeing that ADA right now is still below $1, guys. So this is a good entry point, in my opinion. This is not financial advice. So let's take a look at total market caps, and let's talk about some of the top projects that I think are worth considering, that are oversold, and a good time to be pickup, guys. A good pickup. So we're seeing right now the total market cap. Let me give this a minute to refresh and see if these numbers change in the house, guys. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Sometimes the internet is slow out here in Vietnam. So these numbers are correct. We're seeing that the total market cap is 1.9291 trillion, and we're seeing the volumes are 61.84. We're seeing that the total Bitcoin dominance is at 41.2. So let's take a deep dive into the cryptocurrency and in terms of the coins, and then we're going to talk about some projects that I think are good pickups and are oversold. So we're seeing that Bitcoin is coming back right now. We're seeing Ethereum is coming back. So we're seeing overall green everywhere. So what we want to be looking at is some of the projects that I think are good pickups. And what you want to be looking at is ideally take a look at the 7-day. Any project that is, above 15% or more in terms of downward side is a good pickup, guys. So for example, our first good pickup in my opinion is Solana. Solana is down 16% in the last 7 days. So I think that Solana is a good pickup. Yesterday it was down almost 24%. So this is a huge pickup right now. ADA is also a good pickup. It's down 16% because what this tells you is that they're oversold, and we're probably going to have a big rebound as soon as Bitcoin makes a move. We're going to have a huge rebound to the top side, guys. Remember, it's almost impossible to time the tops and bottoms, but this is a good indicator that anything is below 15% on a 7-day chart is often a good pickup, and this is what I'm talking about. So if you see Luna, for example, Luna is down 26.29%, and there's absolutely no reason for Luna to be down. We have Dogecoin buying more Bitcoin, buying Avalanche, so there's absolutely no reason for it to be down, and that's why I think Luna is a huge pickup. And all the layer ones are very good pickups right now. Also, Avalanche is a good pickup as well. Doge, Doge, I would pick some up. DOT is also a good pickup. Matic, I think, is a good pickup, even though it's not below 15%. I still think Matic is a good pickup. But we have seen that Matic is now up 6%, and that is because of the Robinhood news. CRO, not really at this time. Litecoin, I wouldn't touch it. Link is a good pickup as well right now. If we take a look at Algorand, yes, it's a good pickup. Mana, because we all know that meta and gaming is going to be very huge. Also, VET is a good pickup right now. It's down 18%, so I'd definitely be loading up on the VET. ICP is a huge pickup. I think ICP is probably going to do very well in 2022, and it's probably going to 2x from here. And so, we did see ICP, hit a high of $494, and so it's definitely going to be coming back, guys. Actually, definitely be coming back in the house. So SAT is a good pickup. So Phantom is definitely a good pickup at 18.33. It's down 18%, guys. So it's absolutely a good pickup. So these are some of the projects that I'm looking at. These are some of the projects that I would be picking up. Also, I like Cake as well. So these are some of the projects that you should and could consider to add to your portfolio, because now is a great time to buy the dip, guys. So that's going to bring this video to an end, guys and gals. So show some love out there. Don't forget to go and follow me on Twitter, and don't forget to go and smash the likes, subscribe me, YB, and super chats would be pretty much appreciated. So boop that likes, guys, and don't forget to go and check out all the links, guys. Get the links. The links are right over there. Don't miss the links. And the guys and gals, don't forget to check out the merch. Remember, all the merch, all the super chats, all the memberships go to charity, guys. So with that being said, keep on keeping on. Keep the faith. Remember, crypto is a jungle out there. It's a zero-sum game. If you're winning, it means somebody is losing, guys. And remember, never fall for the scammers that are in the comments. There's lots of bots out there. I'm never going to contact you. I'm never going to ask for money. And guys, if you want to contact us, you can go to the official YouTube channel page and contact us through our official email, guys. We also have a private WhatsApp group for members. So if you want to be part of that and join the private WhatsApp group, become a member, become a super member, become a VIP member in the house. So guys, I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. I love it. You love it. Let's get it, guys. Be careful out there. Crypto is a minefield right now, but I still think there's some good opportunities to be buying the dippity dips, and just cheer up out there. Stop looking at your portfolio. Stop psyching yourself out. So this is Ric Flair of Crypto in the House. Woo, saying God bless each and everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Absolutely be safe out there. Peace out, guys. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Woo.